And the words of Christ dying came to mind. I thirst. I saw that he was thirsty in a twofold sense, physical and spiritual. Of this latter I shall be speaking in the 31st chapter. The immediate purpose of this particular word was to stress the physical thirst, which I assume to be caused by the drying up of the moisture. For the flesh and frame was strained all of blood and moisture. Because of the pull of the nails and the weight of that blessed body, it was a long time suffering, for it could see that the great hurtful nails in those dear and tender hands and feet caused the wounds that gave way and the body to sag forward under its own weight, and because of the time it hung there. His head was scarred and torn, and the crown was sticking to it, concealed with blood. His dear hair and his withered flesh was entangled with the thorns, and they with it. At first, when the flesh was still fresh and bleeding, the constant pressure of the thorns made the wounds even deeper. Furthermore, I could see that the dear skin and tender flesh, the hair and the blood, were hanging loose from the bone, gushed by the thorns in many places. It seems about to drop off, heavy and loose, still holding its natural measure, sagging like a cloud. The sight caused me dreadful and great grief. I would have died rather than see it fall off. What the cause of it was I could not see, but I assumed that it was due to the sharp thorns and the rugged and cruel way the garland was pressed heartlessly and piteously. And this continued a while, and then it began to change before my very eyes, and I marveled. I saw that it was beginning to dry, and therefore to lose way and to conceal around the garland. And as it went right round the head, it made another garland under the first. The garland of thorns was dyed the color of the blood, and this second garland of blood and his head generally were the color of blood that is congealed and dry. What could be seen of the skin of the face was covered with tiny wrinkles and was tan color. It was like a plant when it has been plain to dry out. The face was browner than the body. The cause of dryness was fourfold. The first was caused by the bloodlessness, the second by the ensuing pain, the third by the hanging in the air, like some cloth hung out to dry. The fourth was due to his physical need of drink, and there was no comfort to relieve all his suffering and discomfort, hard and grievous pain, but much harder and most graver still when the moisture ceased and all began to dry.